Let's get started with this yoga practice today. In a comfortable seated position, please bring your left hand over your heart, right hand on your belly. We're going to take 3 good deep breaths in together. In and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one. Hands to heart center. Now let's set an intention for this practice. I always intend to uplift you. Bringing the hands straight up above. And we're going to drop the left and reach over the right for a nice side body stretch. Looking up towards the ceiling and breathing evenly. Rising back up and going to the right side. Again, looking up towards the ceiling and stretching deeply and breathing evenly. Bring the hand down by your side. Take your right hand onto your left knee for a gentle spinal twist towards the back of the room. And release. Onto the right side, left hand on the right knee. Looking back behind you. Maybe you notice that one side is a little bit more tight than the other, and that's okay. We're going to make sure you're nice and loose by the end. Taking both hands straight up, grab the right elbow for a tricep stretch. So you're pulling your arm behind your head. Reset. And go to the left side, grabbing the left elbow, pulling that behind, getting a little length right there. Hands straight up. Now, next stretch to the right side. So grab the left side of your head and gently pull it over. Not gonna hold for too long. Just wanna open up a little bit. And reset and go towards the left side. Sometimes our necks get really tight from being hunched over looking at our computers or phones. So this is really nice, especially when you roll your neck each direction at your own pace. Now we're going to transition into tabletop. Your knees and hands are hips width apart, and we're gonna just go into some cat-cows. So you're arching your back and hunching your back. This is your first time ever doing it. Make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under those hips for good alignment. We're just loosening it up. Now get stable. Shoot the left leg back and the right arm forward. So let's test your core and your balance. Pull the pit of the belly button in towards the spine. And then you can release. Other side, right leg straight back, left arm straight out. You're looking past your middle fingertips. Stay in center and then release. Take the right arm and lift it all the way up for a little side twist. Before you thread the needle, you're putting it under your left arm, extending your left arm straight out. Your face and your shoulders are just parallel to the mat. I really love this pose because it feels just amazing on my upper back. Bring your left hand in and rise back up to tabletop. Now your left hand shoots straight up. Get nice open stretch here before you thread the needle. Left arm under, right arm extends. Be sure to breathe into the areas that might need a little extra loving. Now relax into tabletop. Now walk your hands straight out for puppy pose. This is kind of like an elevated child's pose, but it feels so great on the shoulders, especially on your shoulder blades and on your back shoulder muscles called your deltoids. Yeah, fantastic stretch. Now look forward and lean, pick your knees up into a forearm plank. Don't worry, we're not doing too much ab work, but I want to make sure you remember that you have a strong core. Now, send your hips up. You might have to do a little adjusting with your arms, but tiptoe your feet in for dolphin pose. Your gaze is to the back of the mat. Pull your chest closer to your feet. Now, you can walk your feet back on out and lower your body all the way down, but keep your chest up for Sphinx pose. I love this pose because it's the most simple heart opener there is. Tuck your toes, hands by your rib cage, and now press up into upward facing dog, and send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet out. Create a little length in those legs. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. High on your tippy toes, sink low on those knees, look forward and step to the front of your mat. Now bring your feet out about hip width apart, slight bend in your knees. Grab the opposite ends of your elbows for a ragdoll. Now you can swing side to side. Any way you need to go. And release, and roll all the way up for 4 extended mountain pose. Hands heart center. Now let's really get started. Sun salutation A. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And chaturanga, high to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, in and out. Fingers are spread wide for a good foundation. Get high on your toes, look forward, and come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extend the mountain pose. And fold back down for your second sun A. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Heels pulling down towards the mat, hips pulling up towards the ceiling. Drishti to the back of the mat, now to the front to come and have your feet meet your hands for a halfway lift, and then rising all up to chair pose. Pull the belly button in, keeping the chest upright, and then fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward, downward. Right foot steps forward, 4, warrior 1. Rise up and open. Your back foot is at a 45-degree angle and you're pressing to the outer edge of that. And fold. High to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left side warrior 1. Get stable and rise all the way up. Make sure that your knee is over your front ankle and that your core is engaged. And fold. High to low plank. Up and down. Deep cleansing breath here, in and out. Get high on your toes, get low, and jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Enjoy the burn and fire of sitting in chair, because it's not for long, because we have to fold and lift and then chaturanga. Up and down. Right leg steps forward for Virabhadrasana 1. Right side. Your warrior 1 is looking great. I don't even have to be there to see how strong you are. Deep breath in. Let it all out when you flow all the way down through upward and downward. Left side, Virabhadrasana 1. This time, maybe take a little extra back bend, keeping that chest nice and open. And fold. Chaturanga for upward and then downward facing dog. Deep breath together in, out. Go ahead and tiptoe up to the front of the mat. Bring your feet all the way to the outer edge of the mat. Halfway lift for a nice good hamstring stretch. And squat all the way down. Bring your hands, prayer hands, using your elbows to push out that keeps your chest forward. What a lovely hip opener this is. Now rolling back like a little roly-poly into boat pose. And you can keep your feet down like that or extend them straight up. If you extend them straight up, make sure you keep the feet flexed and toes pulled towards you. Regardless, engage that core. Now lay it on down. Feet hip width apart. Lift the hips up for bridge pose. Now this is the only kind of back bend we're doing today. Maybe next time we'll work all the way up to wheel. But this right here, super great for beginners. And let it down gently. And you can windshield wiper your knees if that was a little hard on your back. We're going to move into figure 4 pose. So just put your right foot over your left knee and pull your left knee in. It's a nice outer thigh stretch for the right side. Reset. Go to the left. So your left ankle should be on top of your right thigh. You're grabbing your right knee and pulling it in. And release. Let your legs all the way down and straight for spinal twist poses. So you bring your right knee in, and then you swing it all the way out to the left. It doesn't matter if your knee goes all the way down, if your shoulder stays all the way down. It really doesn't matter. You just want a nice, relaxing twist. And release. Pull the left knee in. Swing it out a little bit to the left side, and then all the way over to the right. If it feels comfortable to you, you look out to your left shoulder. And back to the center. Bring your knees in and roll around, massaging your lower back. When you're ready, bring your toes up to you, grab your big toes, and open up for happy baby. Now this should be a very nice inner thigh stretch here. Just swing back and forth. And bring legs down into Supta Baddha Konasana. The bottom of your feet meet each other. Legs are open wide. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly, just like how we started. This pose to me is the representation of love, because everything is open. And when you're ready, bring your knees in. Extend all of your arms and legs out for Shavasana. The moment we've all been waiting for. Relax your face and your shoulders, your hips, legs and feet, and even your fingertips. Soften into the openness that you've created in your body through this practice. And when you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. Go ahead and roll into one side. Enjoy the last final moments laying here on your mat before sitting all the way up into a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center. Remember, this is where love lies, where you should always love from. Bringing your hands to forehead center. We all bow and say together, Namaste. Sending out all the love and light I have for you. Thank you so much for practicing with me.